Hey guys, Fetch81 here. I actually don't have a money-making tip for you right now, but I wanted to just I know there's a lot of people out there that believe everything on the internet, so I kind of wanted to help some of you out there, even though it's kind of your fault for believing everything, because you really should not believe everything you see on the internet. But I thought I'd help some of you out and show you something I've been noticing on Craigslist lately. I've been looking for a used car on Craigslist lately, and I've run into a lot of these scams. They make them seem realistic, real safe, but they're complete scams. They're easy to detect. It's not like it's something hard. And I will also give you a few tips at the end for what to look for and how to prevent this. But basically, what the scam is there'll be a real nice, the one I have the example of, it's going to be a Nissan Maxima. This is kind of like it. People are finally starting to flag these. As you can see, this one's getting flagged. But anyways, it'll be at a really ridiculously awesome price. Like it'll be, I don't know if there's any on here at this moment, because a lot of times they get flagged within the first day or so. But let's see here. But anyways, the one I used to show you is a Nissan Maxima. It was a 2003. It had less than 80,000 miles on it, or I guess what he was claiming. And it was all in great condition. It was the luxury edition. It was $3,500. So you email them and say, "Hi, I'm interested in the Maxima you have." You just say whatever, can you give me some more details? I want to know more about it. Can you tell me any question? If you email them about it and put anything in the subject line, they'll email back and say, "Hey, thanks for taking your time, visiting." It was a 2004 Maxima SL for $2,400. They'll say some sort of excuse like selling due to change in circumstances of health, stuff like that. My son got in an accident and died, and this was his car, whatever. They'll say it's working, and then what they'll say is, let's see here. In summary, you're permitted to buy and drive this car for 5 days or 500 miles. If you don't want it, you can return it for full money refund. But what they do is they will they say, "I request only secure pay. I prefer payment to be done using eBay services." Some say eBay buyer protection. Now let me tell you what eBay buyer protection is. That's for when you buy something on eBay, you buy it on eBay, and you pay with PayPal. It has to be an eBay item. They don't do it where you can just put in, an item and say, "It's bought for this much, charge the buyer," and then eBay holds the money. That's what they try to get you to believe, is that eBay will hold the money until they're done. But they won't. They won't. And, let's see here. And what you just tell them, you just say, "Okay, no thanks," or "I only pay cash for cars." And here, a couple of tips would be to always pay cash for cars, of course. Never, unless you really want to pay for it with a check or something. Unless it's through a dealer, then you can, finance whatever through a dealer. It's trustworthy if it's a known dealer. But through a person, you always pay cash. Don't always, test drive the car first. Even if you don't want to test drive it, always test drive it and ask if you can test drive it and have someone look at it first before paying. Before the money leaves your pocket, you need to be able to test drive it, and you need to be able to see it, go have someone look at it, because if they're not willing to do that, it's either a hunk of crap, or it's non-existent, or they're just going to scam you. And nobody wants to get scammed. It's a lot of money. $2,400 is, that's a lot of money, and that's what someone would get for just running a nice little scam. You don't want to give those people money. They're not nice. And so yeah, you just don't fall for those scams. You know, if you're not sure, you can ask me. So I know about a lot of these scams. You know, and if it seems too good to be true, or if it seems fishy, you know, it's it's not real. it's it's just you're gonna lose your money on it. So always have someone, you know, back it up. And if you do fall part to a scam, you know, well, in one way I say you deserve it, but in another way, you know, the scammer was not right. So you can contact, you know, the police, or they can, you know, direct you. Well, I don't call 911, obviously. Go down to the police station, say, here's what happened, you know, here's whatever paperwork. You always want to get paperwork for everything. If they're not willing to give you like a bill of sale and sign a bill of sale, say you can't buy it. And a lot of insurance companies will require that you, and registration will require that you provide a bill of sale. So just make sure that you always get paperwork and everything. Take pictures of the car. Delivery from out of state, out of country, that's a scam. You always want to be able to see the car, touch it, drive it, you know, have it looked at before you buy it. And that goes for anything too. It could be just a computer. It could be just a $50 computer, and you want to be able to see it, test it, see that it works, everything like that. So if you guys do have any questions on it, or if you think you might be getting scammed, don't do it. Get it checked out first. You know, you can ask me. I know some of this stuff. And if it's the aftermath, you know, contact the authorities, see what they can do. They might not be able to get your money back, but they might be able to track the person down. It all depends. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will also have some money making tips up for you sometime within the next couple of days. I haven't had time to make videos the past couple of days, but I will get some more videos up. Alright, thanks.